And Southampton come out onto the pitch with Leicester. They line up in front of me, and there's just one change to the Saints team that lost 3-1 at Arsenal a fortnight ago in fairly plucky fashion. Cameron Archer comes in for the injured Ross Stewart up front. That's the only change. Here comes the corner, this one from in the shadows under the King's London Chapel end, in front of the Leicester fans away to our left. Left-footed from Manning, whipped in, header off the crossbar, comes back out. Hermanson was beaten. Saints have another go, and this time it goes wide. It's a goal kick. Oh, that could have been a chance for Cameron Archer, even the second one, but the first one, Bednarek's header, banged onto the crossbar, and Saints so close to taking the lead after 4 minutes here, and it hasn't quite happened. In fact, I think it was Joe Rebo who got the touch.
Joe Rebo wins the first header in there and heads it into the bar under pressure.
Now Fernandes gets it, this time he is fouled. Buonanotte's off his feet, no yellow card for that, but Manning got one for a tiny trip. As Buonanotte is allowed to carry on, but Saints have taken the free kick quickly, and Walker-Peters in the box to Manning. Low ball in, it has to be! Cameron Archer, 2-in-2! He scores either side of the international break, and he was right where you want your striker to be when the ball came in, 6 yards out. That's how you score easy goals. Get into the box, cross from the left, tapped in by Archer. Saints 1, Leicester 0, and the perfect start.
Archer can just tap it in and it's 1-0. Brilliant goal.
Fernandes switches it out to Walker-Peters. He's hugging the left touchline. Tries to drag the defender in. Takes James Justin on. Goes past James Justin to the byline. Pulls it back. 2-0. This time it's Joe Rebo who taps it home from 6 yards out. Side foots it in. Rebo's first goal of the season. Walker-Peters brilliant down the left. Set it all up on his own. Great assist. Great goal, 2-0 Saints.
Walker-Peters one-on-one against Justin. Little step out, drives in and sees it for Walker-Peters to pass him, and we have a tap in again.
Throw comes in from Saints. Now Downs tries to volley it. Goalkeeper gets it the second time of asking. That was almost 3-0. Flynn Downs volley it on the turn like a hook shot.
It lands between the legs of the keeper, almost bounces in there, Adam.
Here's Wilfred Ndidi. Spent a night on a Libyan airport, of course, less than a week ago. Christensen, short ball in far side, he's clever. Shot comes in, hits the post and comes back out. And Saints possibly should have been behind. Lovely little roll back and shot from Bilal El Khanous, and he couldn't get it to go in off the post. Saints keep it. And a long ball swung across by Walker-Peters, doesn't find its intended target, Ryan Manning, who stayed out on this wing, but they do get the ball back from the clearance from El Khanous, and then, oh, the back header from Wout Faes. Well, that's the best save that Hermanson's had to make all day. It's a corner to Saints, but Wout Faes has headed that, well, like Duncan Ferguson in his pomp. He sent that crashing towards his own goalkeeper from only 8 yards, and in the end it's a really good save from Hermanson to keep it out. And that challenge is legal in the middle of the park from Winks, and they get it back. Leicester in a dangerous area. Here's Vardy, should be 2-1. Oh, the block at the last second from Fernandes is brilliant. Vardy 9 times out of 10 would score that. Winks did the good work. Vardy, who found himself free, turns in the penalty area just to put the shot in, and Fernandes appeared from nowhere to dive in front of him. Here's Buonanotte, he wants to get the shot off left-footed. He does, and it's just wide as Ramsdale flies across his goal. And it doesn't get a touch.
That was close, but Kyle Walker-Peters is the one that plays Vardy onside as well, and he does ever so well. And what a tackle by Fernandes. Gets his leg in the right moment, Adam.
Brilliant block, young Portuguese. Dibbling needs to work hard to scrap off his defender on the right, and he does. Justin's over on this near side now. He's got an overlap from Walker-Peters. Dibbling still going in the box. Shoots at the near post, and Hermanson makes the save. And that could have been 3-0. That could have been the game. Good save from Hermanson, tight at his near post. Most aggressive bit of play that we've seen from Tyler Dibbling this afternoon. And he's got it again, Fatawu, lining up Fraser and Manning, and he goes to the byline, pulls it back, and Ramsdale can't get there, and it's put in by Buonanotte, and Leicester are back in the game. And Facundo Buonanotte has scored against Bournemouth. He's now scored against Southampton, and Leicester, with the substitute Fatawu making all the difference, doing Fraser and Manning down that far side, has set up Buonanotte for what is his third Premier League goal already on loan from Brighton. And that header from Walker-Peters is unsure. Could have actually played that somewhere else, you'd have thought. But then Downs has done brilliantly. Wins it back, and Saints are back on here. Fraser in the box, looking for someone to pass to. Might come across to Dibbling, and the defender slides in. James Justin to put it behind for a corner. And the Saints Northern end try to get up for their team again. Here comes the corner for Manning from the right. 67th minute of the game. Left-footed, hangs it to the back post. Free header comes off the defender from Harwood Bellis's header. It's another corner to Southampton. This time on the far side. He was putting that right back into the melting pot, Harwood Bellis, and it hits the defender. Didn't know much about it. It came off Ndidi and behind. Now here comes the corner from Saints. Punched by Hermansen at the near post from Fraser's corner. A few Saints fans wanted a bit more from the challenges in the box, and brilliantly done by Downs again. Now Fraser puts it in the cross, looking for Onuachu. That would have been some moment, wouldn't it? Comes back out on this right hand side. Saints have definitely got the initiative back. Now Manning can put it in. Onuachu has his shirt tugged by Wout Faes. Surely everyone could see that from here. Referee deems it okay, and Leicester will come on the break, and this game opens up suddenly like a cup tie. 69th minute, BBC Radio Solent Sports, Southampton 2, Leicester 1. And Winks in the centre circle spreads play out to the right for Leicester. It's a good ball from Harry Winks. And Fatawu can use his pace, and the young Ghanaian, he's looking at Fraser again, comes inside him, hits it left-footed. What a shot off the underside of the crossbar, and somehow didn't go in. Wonderful football from Fatawu, and Ramsdale beaten all ends up, and the post saves Saints. Ball to the back post now. That's a save and a half from Ramsdale. How have they not scored? Somehow it's been cleared over the crossbar from a foot out from the goal. Leicester thought they'd scored. What's the referee giving here?
I don't know what's happening here.
Is there a penalty incident? Well, first of all, Fatawu's shot
hits the
underside of the bar. Are they looking at a foul? Are they looking at a handball? He's coming over to have a word. Is he looking at the monitor? Is Fraser tugging Vardy back with his shirt? I can't see his hand on him. I don't see anything there.
He's holding the shirt.
Yeah, but he's not holding it for long. I mean, maybe
he's holding the shirt for a little bit there.
I can't see it from that picture that the referee's looking at. His hand's not on him there, and he's 2 yards from him. I think let's see what he's going to do. Here we go, Anthony Taylor. Oh, he's going to give a penalty to Leicester.
And he's going to get sent off as well.
What, denying a goal-scoring opportunity?
Yeah, but you give a penalty, don't you? If you give a penalty...
You're not supposed to do double jeopardy.
Yes. I'm not sure. Is that the rule? Isn't that the rule?
Well, I thought that was the whole point, yeah. Wow. Vardy to score his 9th goal against Saints, up against Ramsdale. Vardy scores, and Leicester have pulled it back from 2-0 down to be 2-2 in the 74th minute. Saints peg back, a man down, and now the last 15 minutes or so could be hard work for a Southampton side that led for most of nearly an hour of this game.
We can see in the repeater on one of our corners, Paul Onuachu's shirt is held on our corner. Why? There's no difference in that and the penalty that's given at him.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's going to be highly discussed, because Paul Onuachu is held on the corner when the corner is crossed in.
Bonanote's quick ball forward to Deckwood-over-Reed in the box, squares it to Ndidi, then the shot's bad, then Bonanote shoots wide. Oh dear, that was a massive chance for Leicester. I don't think it was meant to get to him, but once it did, I was worried that was going in. Seconds to go, and Saints need to try and stop the cross coming in. Justin, Leicester want to take a lot of time over this build-up. Are you? Squares it to Caleb Okoli. The Italian goes short to Faes. He might fancy it. He doesn't. He goes out to Fatawu. This will be the last chance. Fatawu drives to the byline again. Lovely challenge from Charlie Taylor. Corner Leicester, and Saints might have to defend this before we get the final whistle. We've had 15, maybe 20 seconds over the 7 minutes allotted.
Yeah, the referee should have blown the whistle in that attack at him.
It's a Leicester corner. It's low. It's come out to the edge of the box. In the end, the low shot goes in as well. Jordan Ayew has scored. Ramsdale has let it squirm between his left hand and the post, and Leicester have won it with the last kick of the game. It is heartache for Southampton at St Mary's. It's Leicester again, their nemesis here. 2-0 up Saints at half-time, losing 3-2. You can tweet us at Solent Sport, but I've got to feel sorry for Russell Martin after what's happened here.
Oh, I'm not sure what he's supposed to do. I don't know what is going through his head, Adam.
That's it. Leicester win at St Mary's, a 3rd straight win against Saints, 2 in the Championship, now 1 in the Premier League, and this one more punishing than ever.